Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? We're all doing very, very well. Now, come on, Kilt-Man, what are you doing? Is this yet another video on Prey? Another video on a film you haven't even seen yet? Because it's still, at the time of this recording, which is Tuesday, it's still got tonight, tomorrow and Thursday. We've got 3 more sleeps until Prey comes out. Officially, Prey comes out. And then it's Prey Day. Now normally, people that know me, and a lot of you guys out there who watch the videos know that a Friday, which is the day Prey comes out, is a Freedom Friday. It's not just a normal Friday. They've never been a normal, everyday sort of every random Joe in the streets. Oh, it's the end of the week, I go out and have fun on a Friday. No, to me, they are what's called a Freedom Friday. Hey, and I go out and I fucking give it loads and have a whale of a time. Now, I'm not saying that that's not going to happen this Friday, because it is, but I'm going to spend an enormous amount of time on Friday watching Prey and discussing it with you guys and giving my opinions and reviews, and all sorts of Prey-like skullduggery will take place. And then I go out and get completely thoroughly wrecked and have fun. But so another video on a film I haven't seen. I know. So what are you going to discuss now, Kilt-Man? What new stuff's surfaced? There's always new stuff. There's something to do with this movie. Now I know that if you're into a particular film that's coming out, you can go on the forums. In the modern world, you've got the internet and forums and loads of stuff and websites and everything that goes in, the whole social media and viewing platform angles that are out there. You want to learn about the film you're looking forward to? It's out there. There's millions of other people like you that are asked about it. Things like The Grey Man, for instance. Don't waste your time, folks. You might like Chris Evans, you might like Ryan Gosling, you might like non-stop helter-skelter action. But even that can go horribly wrong sometimes, and The Grey Man is the result. So don't waste your time. But what I'm saying is every film that's coming out, or is even in gestation, it's even been rumoured to go into pre-production, there's a forum that's dedicated to it, and hundreds of people are chiming in and doing their thing. But I can sit here now and testify wholeheartedly that I've never seen a film which I've been massively enamored with right from the word go, and totally, I want this to work. And every single day I've just seen more and more people comment on it, do videos on it, discuss it, and the forums are just ablaze all the time. And in one way it's great, because it just shows that this film, this franchise, has got legs, and they're fucking big, meaty legs. These are the legs of a Russian female shot putter. These are fucking gargantuan, prehistoric legs, and they will not stop, and I love it. Now, one of the things that goes in cahoots with all this, of course, is that we had the premiere at San Diego Comic-Con. Standing ovation, as I've commented on, and then loads of people come out with their reviews. Now, you've got to expect that people that went in there and initial reactions to stuff tend to be really, really good or really, really bad. For Prey, they were really, really good. In fact, they were absolutely outstandingly, stratospherically, supernovarily good. Which should kind of think, hang on, they can't all be right. I mean, they can't all be wrong. So, there might be some sort of leeway where, okay, yeah, it's all the first hype that comes out. And it happens with every movie as well. And everyone's in ecstasy, and it's like, oh, it's the best thing I've ever seen, blah, blah, blah. And then you wait a couple of days, and then the reviews kind of sort of you get more of a mid-ground sort of thing. It's got some flaws. Well, there's this issue and that issue, and you'll find that the people who actually review stuff, and their first glowing review, then they'll go, well, now I've had time to think about it, I've watched it again, and there's this which I didn't quite like, there's this issue which some people are going to take umbrage with, and I'm going to mark my initial score down again a peg or two. You get that sort of thing. But this we've had it's way over a week now, 2 weeks since it got premiered, and all the reviews up until today have been incredible. But I've noticed now that there's some little cheeky, snidey reviews which are ripping it to shreds. Now, here's the thing, folks. Here's the thing. I've been sent a lot of reviews, people that I trust, who know clearly a hell of a lot about this movie. And I've said to you before, I've been sent lengthy, complete, spoiler-ridden reviews from start of the movie to finish of the movie and every fucking thing in between. And I have not read everything. I've done my best to... Again, I can't resist just glancing ahead, and your eyes flick ahead. Oh my god! Because they've all been written reviews, and I'm like, oh no, I saw something. Oh no, I didn't want to see that. And then you try to, stupidly, your detective brain, is that true? Is it not true? Is it made up? Are they genuine? And then you get more people sending you stuff, and then you see stuff online, and a lot of things seem to be gelling. Now, this is something I noticed today, that a lot of bad reviews have come out and people are really, really tearing it apart. But 2 reviews I noticed in particular on different platforms. Pretty much, if you read them, everything that they depicted are in the reviews that I read, a good few days ago, and seems to give away a hell of a lot. Again, I didn't read the endings of anything, and yet, almost beat for beat, not written by the same person, but clearly describing the same scenes and the same narrative and the linear structure of the movie. And whereas the initial ones were like saying the same thing, but like, wow, this is amazing, you're gonna love this, it's this, it's that, but everything was great. And then you get these negative ones, which are saying the same things, except with a negative slant upon it. It's rubbish, it's woke. I didn't want to use, I really thought, try and do this video without using the term woke. But the problem is that is what's rearing its ugly head. It's these incel retards that are coming out against it. And I would normally say those reviews of these negative bastards out there, they're leaping on the bandwagon, but they haven't even seen the film. But they're coming out with the same things that people, and I really truly believe have seen it, are saying, and some finite details as well. So is it a case of they've seen those reviews somewhere else? But I was sent these personally, so I really can't comment if they've been outside in the real world. I don't know. But so you've got some person saying loads about it and loving it, and then some other person saying loads of the same things about it, but hating it. Go figure. What you've got, of course, in the way it is at the moment, you've got tons of people who have not seen the film, who are putting out bogus reviews. Of course you have. I mean, it's because it has been shown, and people can claim, oh, I was at the screening there. And you've got people in the UK, I'm not naming other people on YouTube, who seem to have seen it now. How the fuck did they see it? Did you get sent a screener? Was there a screening in the UK? I don't know any of that. And I've spent, 18 months more bigging this film up, and no one's approached me and said, oh, by the way, Kilt-Man, here's a screener copy. Because, you clearly love the film and you've been promoting it for us. You've been doing all work for us. Here's a copy, gives you your review. Or here's a screening. No, not me. So where are these people in the UK seeing it? No sour grapes. I'm just fucking interested because no one's come to me. And I know a lot of dodgy sites out there where films could be lurking, but it doesn't appear to be there. There could always be a site I don't know about. I'm not the expert, but I do know a lot of these. And it's not there. So, and I've been bigging up Friday as the Prey Day, and I really want to stick to that. I've said before in a previous video that if someone gave me a copy right now, I'd watch it. And I probably would. I was gonna come out with some absolute bullshit there and say, no, I'm gonna preserve Friday as my inaugural event of watching Prey for the first time ever. My virginal experience with Prey. And I do want to preserve it that way, but if someone gave me a copy now, I would fucking watch it. Of course I would. You know, I'm only human, I'm only flesh and blood. I've got just as much weaknesses and foibles as the next man. You know. But one of my weaknesses and foibles is this stuff. You know, Kilt-Man, keep that bottle till Friday. No, I've got it now. I'm going to fucking drink it now. Cheers, y'all. So what I'm saying is like, the negative stuff is coming out now already, but most of it, if not all of it, is bullshit. It's bogus. It's this, you know, incel and woke brigade, I've said it again, damn it, who just despise the idea of a woman being a kick-ass hero in a movie. And which is absolutely ridiculous. Some of the best franchise movies and some of the best sci-fi and horror films have had a female protagonist who's ultimately kicked ass, gone through a huge character arc, learned some skills and saved herself and possibly other people and become a real cherished icon, hero / heroine. You don't say the word heroine now, do you? And you notice that's another thing as well. You know, this the whole sexism angle. You don't. Oh, a woman hero is a woman hero. They're not a heroine. A woman who was. You had hero and you had heroine. It was the male version, the female version. You really could get bogged down in this fucking quagmire, this claymore-filled quagmire, this swamp, this minefield swamp of political correctness. Fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. And in your heart of hearts, even you guys who won't say boo to a goose outside in the workplace, oh, I can't say what I really feel, you'd all feel the same thing that I do. And it has gone too far. It has. Now, I'm going to use that dreaded word again, woke. When I review Prey, if I detect anything which I consider to be woke, I will report upon it. And I could be wrong. I know, because this whole thing, as I say, it's a minefield. It could all explode in your face. And, you know, and I'm prepared for that. But from the story and the whole narrative and the drive of this movie, I'm not getting anything from that at all. You've got a female who's the hero of it, / heroine. And I totally buy into that. Ellen Ripley, Laurie Strode. I love Laurie Strode in the first two movies. Well, she's comatose in the second fucking movie, but I love it in the first film, and she's genuinely believable. But I just hate what Blumhouse did and shaped it into some kind of. I'm not doing it. I'm not going down the Halloween road right now. That's a separate thing. I'm not going down that road. But you've got loads of really great female protagonists who save the day and are action superstars in their own right. And great actresses too. And I totally believe in Amber Midthunder being a new one to add to that list. So, that's all done. There's bad reviews coming out now, but don't fall for them. The great reviews still stand. And I think there's bigotry, which is part of the negative reviews. From what I can see, I do stand to be corrected if I watch it and I think, oh no, shit. That film is nowhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. And I've wasted how many hours bigging it up. No, I'll be honest. I will, you know me, I will be massively honest. And because I've massively involved myself with this movie so much, invested so much heart, soul, and just passion for it, that I will probably, if it's bad, I will feel really incredibly hurt. So again, you'd have to take what I say with a huge, well, he's just pissed off because he was talking about it for fucking years. He said, oh, it's going to be the best thing ever. And now he doesn't like it, so now, it's the worst thing ever. They can't get this right, they can't get that right, the CG is terrible, it's just, no. The one thing that I will always strive to do, no matter what I review or I discuss, I go in with an open mind. I'm often massively, totally in cahoots with a movie or or whatever it is, because I wouldn't be talking about it if I wasn't into it. And then I watch it and it's got errors which I can't gloss over, and I will discuss them. So, you know, I will be painfully honest if need be, but we'll see. I still absolutely totally enamored with this story, this plot line, these characters, and this idea, this concept for the Predator 300 years before. So now, in other news with Prey, the dog, Sarii, the dog, Naru's fantastic canine companion. Learns a little bit more about the dog. I have. And it's a, I wrote this down. It's a female called Coco who plays Sarii. So it is actually a girl dog. And I love that. People that know me, I've always had girl dogs. One of them is lying right there again. She's always just off camera. But she's right there. In fact, I'm going to swing this round a little bit, and yeah, there it is. It's right there. Can you see it? Just over there. Yeah. Husky dog, and she's awesome. Love her to bits. But all my dogs have been bitches. I've always been surrounded by bitches. Bring it on myself. And Sarii is played by Coco. Coco is a girl. Now, Amber Mid-Thunder, in one of these little behind-the-scenes featurettes, has said that, oh yeah, because they all went to boot camp, you know, everyone went to boot camp, and she says that Sarii, or Coco, is not a trained dog. She wasn't already a movie Hollywood dog, where totally trained and knew what she was doing and could go to her mark and like with her trainer and was so easily, you know, coerced into action. So when they went to boot camp to learn their stuff and be physical, the bloody dog went as well, and the dog had to, you know, it was totally fresh to all this. And it's it's a Carolina dog, a Yeller, a Dixie dog. I wrote this down. A Dixie dog, a Yeller, a Carolina dog, and it's a very distinctive looking animal. Beautiful as well. And you've seen it in all the clips I've shown them, and you've seen them on YouTube and wherever else. Where she's doing the hand signals to the dog and she's talking to it, and the dog's paying rapt attention to her, like, and she says like for a lot of the training the dog, she had to wear these spectacles, these goggles with like a little sort of pin on the end of her nose with a bit of meat on it, and the trainer was making the dog look at the meat. So, and like if you had to come and like, you know, speak to it woof. It would come and, you know, lick her in the face or whatever. Like, it was the meat. Well, obviously, when you're training a dog, you're using food. It's always the way. You know, that dog over there responds to nothing but food. Nothing. Well, she loves me as well. Like, but I mean, and like your best friend always says to you, like, listen, mate, the end of the world, you and me are going to stand back to back. We're going to fight for each other. I'll be with you till the end. Your best friend says that to you. Your best friend's a fucking liar. No one ever does that. No human being ever does that. Trust me, they don't. And I've been in some alarming scenarios and I've been let down. That's just human beings. Your dog is truly your best friend, and your dog will go through fire and hell to be with you, and it will defend you to the nth degree. Having said that, at the end of the world, when there's no food left at all, and the two of you collapse after your final battle, that dog will turn on you and fucking eat you. But it'll do it out of love. But the dog is governed by its own DNA, its own instincts. It's got to keep itself alive. It will love you until it shits you out. But it will fucking eat you as well. But but Sarii has got that concept of the great canine companion. Again, going back to some of the leaked reviews that I've seen, some talk about the dog a lot. Some don't talk about the dog at all, hardly at all. So I'm actually made up about that because it's left me in this conundrum. The dog could survive. I don't know. I can't give anything away because even from what I've read, I don't know. I don't get anything about the dog's fate at all. So I'm as much in the dark as you guys are about that. And I'm great, but please let's let Sarii survive, because I've discussed before that Dan Trachtenberg wanted to create the aura and chemistry of Mad Max and his dog in Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. But his dog, which is just called Dog, dies in that, of course. But he wanted that iconic image of Max and his dog walking towards us down the highway to hell. He wanted to evoke that. So there's lots of artwork and posters depicting Naru and Sarii walking into the wilderness, walking out of the wilderness, walking into a big moon across a mountain, you know. And we know that Dan Trachtenberg has hinted at sequels, and Jane Myers, the Comanche producer of this movie, has said that she wants to revisit this period and these characters in particular. So is that an idea that right, we could get more adventures in this particular universe of Naru and Sarii? I don't know. I hope so. So yeah, again, this is a little video which is just basically prepping us for the big absolute bombast of Prey stuff, where we can genuinely talk about it, because we've all seen it. At this point in time, I ain't seen it, and the vast majority of you guys have not seen it either. And there's a vast majority of people out there who are lying their asses off about having seen it. And then there are people in my own country where it hasn't been shown who apparently have seen it as well. I want to know, how did you get to see it? Do tell. And why wasn't I invited to the party, the big Prey party? I think the answer is, well, Kilt-Man, look, we don't even need you, because you've done enough marketing for us as it is. And I fucking have, haven't I? I don't think I've actually discussed a movie more than this on the channel at all. Well, obviously, John Carpenter's The Thing and Escape from New York, and the original Predator, and Jaws, and maybe Mad Max as well. These are all things I discuss a lot, regularly, and with alarming frequency. And I've got a feeling that this film has now reached that upper elite status, and I've done that without even watching the film yet. So you imagine when I have, and when the figures come out from NECA, and all the you'll get replica tomahawks, you'll get the new mask from the Predator, like this sort of stuff, that whatever's over there. I do need some more Predator masks, as it turns out. This is all I've got, actually, I think. Or there might be another one somewhere. But this house, the Kilt Mansion, is stricken with the spook activity, and it fucking nicks loads of my stuff. Loads of stuff goes missing all the time. And it's always my stuff as well. Now, don't you all go, no, Kilt-Man, the only spirits in your house are that kind, and that's why things go missing, because you fucking lose them. No. There's definitely some activity, and there's been activity lately as well, which is a little bit disquieting. But that's another video. We'll go into that at some other point. But let's not worry ourselves with that. Please, let's not worry ourselves. Please. Can I keep my whiskey at least? But yeah, there's going to be loads of merch coming out, and obviously I'm going to want all that. It really will be a bit of a testing ground. You notice how this video's gone, like, I'm not like, whoa, super gung-ho. I'm trying, this is kind of one of those inevitable stepping stones in the lead up, because now I'm getting a bit of nerves about it now. Is it really going to work? Will it be as good as I really hope it's going to be? And I've been totally, foretelling for ages and promoting. Now, is it going to be as good, or is it going to be like fucking Dayglow Predator blood, like egg on my face, at the end of this and I've come a cropper. Well, Kilt-Man, you're never going to talk about that shit again, are you? So it's one of these. I'm reaching that sort of like at the pinnacle of my enthusiasm. It's now like I've got those doubts. No, I haven't, folks. Don't worry. I just want to temper the whole, the trajectory of all my videos on Prey have been just fucking zooming. Fucking, like one of his, like the shoulder cannon blasting laser bolts. No shoulder cannon in this movie. He has his dart projectile spear gun type thing. And he's got like a spear and he's got other weaponry as well. And he's got some other crazy bits of shit which he's going to employ properly to take out Comanche, Frenchie, and a lot of wildlife as well. Oh shit, am I spoiling stuff? Oh, Christ, I probably am. I'll shut up now. So, only 3 more sleeps. Woo! And you watch, there'll be another behind the scenes bit of footage will come out. Another great trailer will come out. Folks, really now at this juncture in time, it might be prudent to stop watching. If you want to go in fresh to this movie, well, as fresh as you can be at this stage, even after all the videos I've done, is don't watch any more TV spots or trailers. Just avoid them because you might get more. They've done a lot. And the naysayers are saying, well, this is Hulu's biggest movie. And, you know, so they're going to really promote the arse off this thing. And they have promoted the arse off it as well. You know, for a film that's gone straight to streaming and is the 5th entry in what many could term as a really sort of ailing franchise. Not alien franchise, an ailing franchise. That they've done everything they can to just get everybody on board for this. The cast and crew coming across the world, you know, to promote it as well and do interviews and the press junket and all that. They really have gone all out. Not many movies going to streaming get that kind of treatment. This one has. But in my enthusiastic brain, that's because it's great. Oh, come on. But in real terms, it could be because it's shit. We've got to make this work. We've just got to make this work. Oh God, I can't wait till we can discuss it openly and properly and really have fun with it. So, you know, my advice right now, don't watch any more, watch my videos, but don't watch any more of the TV spots and stuff. I'll just tell you my feelings on them if any more transpire. Because despite what I just said there, I am going to watch them. Yeah, practice what you preach, Kilt-Man. No. Look after your liver, folks. Who cares? I'll get another one. No, please, folks, stay safe. Look after yourselves. Drink responsibly. And don't gamble. And don't use mobile phones while you're driving. And don't get chatted up by strange women in bars, because a whole lot of hair is at the end of that road. I know, because it happens to me all the time, and I fall for it all the time. Are you the Kilt-Man? You're the Kilt-Man. I've seen you. You went viral, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Yeah, and I picked up a few viruses off some of you fucking flew. No, I'm joking. But please, folks, stay safe, be happy. Let the enthusiasm build even more. Because it's great, isn't it? And if all fails and it just goes fucking tits up, we've still got the original Predator. Nothing can detract from that. It's genius, it's craziness, it's OTT, gutsy machoism, and the endless reveals of the Predator itself. Nothing can ever surpass that. Nothing. It's one of the greatest films for all that. I will discuss that film more, and I need to discuss Predator 2, I think, because I don't think I've ever actually reviewed Predator 2. And I'm a big fan of Predator 2. And this film has a little linkage to that, of course, as we know. And that's no spoiler. That was given away quite a while ago. But anyway, I've said enough. But yeah, you can expect a big review of Predator 2. Yeah, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. And Oh, I was going to say, let's do a video on dogs in movies. No, let's not. I was going to say something daft like, list below your favourite movies with dogs in them. But you know as well as I do that most of those dogs don't last till the end of the movie. And that's why we love them, because they gave their lives, they sacrificed themselves, and it was but they're such a memorable canine. No. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not doing that video. I'm not, because it'll destroy me. It'll break me in two. So, let's just stick with predator, prey, Comanches, hot Comanche women, Frenchy fair trappers getting eviscerated, and a feral predator really barbarically kicking ass. Yes, it's coming, folks. It's only, 3 days away. I'm going to see you all haters. So please, in the meantime, in this ever feral, cloaked and then uncloaked in between time, keep it Celtic, keep it Celtic.